Yo, people, I'm your host, Major, and as always, I'm with my brother Ace, and welcome back to another episode of Two Up Front. Ace, what you telling me, bro?
Hey man, I'm feeling amazing, bro. Feeling great, The people that know, they know, man. But today is FM beta day, so FM 26. And Sam, we got a few weeks to play the game before the full release. So I'm just like, yeah, excited to get my hands into it, start playing. Do some more practice. Like I'm dabbling in this manager stuff. So just like any practice I can get, I'll definitely take it. So now, bro, happy almost at the end of the week. So yeah, man, can't complain. How you doing, my guy?
I hear you, bro. And yeah, man, you know how it goes, man. Blessed and highly favored, always, always. And yeah, man, a lot of football to talk about. A lot of football to talk about, man. There's been a lot of things happening. But first of all, please make sure if you are watching, you smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe. Well, you know how it goes, man. Algorithm, all of those things. But yeah, like always, we thank you all for all of the support that you've been showing whilst we've been doing this. And yeah, man, we've got a good episode, man. A good episode. There's a lot to talk about. And yeah, there's a lot of things that have been happening. But of course, before we get into all the Premier League stuff, there's been action in Europe, bro. And I know it's been a good week for you guys, man. So do you want to talk about it a bit?
Hey man, listen, I think we were talking about before we went live that I was actually at this like chess club during the Arsenal Atletico match. So I didn't actually get to watch the game, but obviously I was seeing the group chats. Now I know like, yeah, the Arsenal fans, yeah, they weren't really feeling the performance, I think, in the first half. I don't know if you watched it, but I think it was a bit more,
No,
I guess,
just the
Atletico.
highlights.
Okay, yeah. So I think Atletico, I guess the typical team sets up, hard to beat. We struggle to break them down, but the kind of Arsenal recipe right now is we get a set piece on Leole, we get the goal, they open up, we then destroy them. So overall, as an Arsenal fan, yeah, watching the highlights back after not watching the whole game, I was just like, yeah, man, just happy to in a big game like that against a big opposition that we're just doing what we need to do, man. Like it's almost becoming normal for Arsenal to slap up a team like Atletico, which a few years ago we would have never seen that coming. So nah, man, as an Arsenal fan, definitely can't ask for too much more, man. Like we're in a very, very good place right now. Just doing our job. We're looking dominant defensively. Our defensive stats so far this season are becoming ridiculous. Like it's almost becoming like a thing where I'm hearing like, I think the save I think it was in this game or I think it was in this game was like the first save that Raya's made like in October or something like that. Like it's not even just like our team scoring. Teams aren't even making chances against us. It's crazy. Conceded
I
3
got
goals so far this season. It's
I got a
wild.
question for you.
Gone.
I'm seeing some Arsenal fans, they're starting to whisper about
Mm,
the 15 goal conceded Chelsea record. Do you think it's
mm.
possible?
You know what it is, yeah? I thought it was possible until I saw someone say that I think after 8 games, Chelsea had considered 1. And I said, okay, we're doing great. We considered 3, but 1 is even wild. So I think to continue that throughout the whole season will be crazy. So yeah, I heard the whispering was still in for a shout because our defense is looking good enough, but that record it just looks ridiculous. Like in this modern era with the Cities and Liverpools and all these teams that in any one-off game they can score 2-3 goals in one game against you nice long. So nah, man, definitely. We'll see. That's them ones where if we approach the end of the season, you know what makes me sad though? I was thinking the other day that genuinely, if we hadn't conceded that set piece goal to Liverpool, that sub was like bang of free kick, I genuinely would be sitting here right now thinking Etihad, maybe when Liverpool come to Anfield, they don't come to Emirates. There would only be a couple more games this season I think that we could even lose in. Like that, it could have been another season where I'm thinking we could have gone on a run of being unbeaten. Now, you know when you get that like January times, you keep it going. It's like, ooh, is this a number? So I'm
I'm
just sad
saying
that we lost
Invincible
it so early.
2.0.
Hey man, listen, bro. The way we're moving right now, because Major is almost looking like I think I don't remember the last time a team has scored 2 goals against us in a game. Like genuinely. Like 2 goals in the game against us has actually been a minute since that's happened. So it's looking like we score a goal, we scored 2, and we're at least gonna draw. That's what it's looking like right now. But obviously Liverpool, they got that win against us, so we can't dream that. But that's the record that for again, it's tough, but this could have been the year to maybe run it back. One time for the one time. But nah, man. All in, like all being said, like, yeah, nah, man, we're just doing our job right now. Like we're just brushing everyone aside. Gabriel, Saka, the first half, I've seen the highlights too. He was absolutely cooking. Like Martinelli got his goal, great finish, the Lewis Skelly run. So yeah, man. All in all, as an Arsenal fan, I'm just getting to that place where I just can't ask for too much more right now. Like we're just doing what we need to do. So definitely been a good week for us overall, for sure.
Amen. And you know what? We will circle back to Arsenal. But hey, man, it was a great result for United fans. It was also a great result for Arsenal
Hey
fans.
man, you know that flag? They're holding hands like what? United. Yeah, the blood and grips, bro. Hey man, we got one. Talk
the
about
blood
it.
and grits. But yeah, man. Hey, we finally done it, man. Back-to-back Premier League games. Hey, man, it feels so good.
What a time
It feels so good. And it's funny because I was chatting to my boys like ahead of this match, and I was like, bro, before the season, if I can pick out just one game, like remove any context as regards to winning this game means that you win this or etc. But just one game to win, it would be this one, man. Like you don't know how badly like I wanted to beat these lot at Anfield, bro. Like, bro, it had been almost 10 years, 2016, where Rooney crashed it. Like, bro, honestly, and these lot, they've been giving us beatings. They gave us 7. Like, bro, I don't think you understand, bro. How much I wanted to win that game, man. Like, honestly, and yeah, man. Yeah, it was so sweet. Like, it's one of those victories where the wider context and realities of things, they're gonna hit you after, where it's like, all right, cool, you know what, we got Brighton on Saturday, and these lot have beat us at OT for the last 3 seasons, and all of that stuff is gonna hit you, and you're like, all right, you know what, we've still got a lot of problems, but you put that to the side at least for that moment, and you're just like, bro, yeah, man, your biggest rivals, bro. Like, oh my gosh, when Maguire scored, I was bro,
I know, man.
I know. It felt so good, man. Like, honestly, man.
Listen, bro. I was there too, bro. I was jumping up as well, bro. I was punching the air.
Bro,
I couldn't believe it,
bro. Man, man. Like, yeah, nah. It's so. It feels so good to beat them, and it's funny because obviously, like, you think about it, and to be fair, I've got to give a shout out to Daniel, because Daniel said that we were gonna do it. He was just like, nah, man, bro, I'm telling you, like, do you get me? And I was like, bro,
what was that based on? Why did he think he would, like, you guys would do it?
No, that also he said Liverpool on the downward spiral. Like, do you get me? Yeah, he was like, Liverpool on the downward spiral. He was like, bro, if there's any time we're gonna finally do it, it would be now. Like, he was saying it. Like, do you get me? And he's like, yeah, basically they're there for the taking. And yeah, man, like, I think, yeah, Daniel, he's much more optimistic. He's a much more optimistic Man United fan than me. Like, do you get me? So I was like, bro, I don't know. I don't know. Like, do you get me? Yeah. But yeah, man, nah, like, it felt it's so good to beat them, man. And just in general, the fact that obviously they won yesterday and it was a good victory for them. But yeah, man, like, even just the turn of events, like, for them, man, it's just them losing those games, like, all of that. It's just 4 in a row. Wonderful. It's beautiful. I think
that was partly why I felt like there was no way they could lose that game. I was like, there's no way United are gonna, at the same time they get back-to-back wins, make Liverpool lose 4 games in a row. I thought the chances of this are just so low, and you guys managed to do it, man. So fair play as well. And I also think
man.
Again, we can discuss. I was about to say deserved. I think it was deserved. Yes, but at the same time, on another day, it could have ended very differently with all Gakpo chances. So I don't know what
100%. Yeah. No, I think Liverpool definitely had chances. I think it's hard to stop Liverpool having chances at Anfield. I think United therefore had chances as well. Like, I couldn't believe there was a beautiful bit of. So we went 1-0 up. Beautiful bit of play from Cunha, switches it down to Ahmad. Then Ahmad lays it off for Bruno just inside the box, and this is Bruno's cash money, bro. Yeah, this is his cash money, and he hits the outside of the post. I couldn't believe it. I said, "No, Bruno,
hey, man, bro." When he's sprinting from the 6th position all the way up the pitch, bro, that guy's tired,
fam. But then, obviously, to be fair on him, he made up for it with like a brilliant assist for Maguire, because that pass was magnificent. Weighted, but yeah, like. Liverpool therefore had their chances, and yeah, like, who knows how things would have played out if they'd taken some of them. But yeah, man, like just from our perspective, I feel like we done very well. I think we started the game off well. I think there was a lot of good intensity there. I think Cunha was brilliant, man. Like, yeah, man, like you could just tell just the technical levels, his ability to hold on to the board, to dribble past players. I've been saying it like that relationship between, I said it in the Sunderland game, the relationship between Ahmad and Mbumo is looking much better. Like they're starting to have a much better understanding of what's going on. So yeah, like because before it looked like they were getting in each other's way a little bit and etc. And you know, when you should be overlapping, you're underlapping and etc. But yeah, it looks like they are much more on the same wavelength. And if them two can be on the same wavelength, then that's a dangerous right hand side, very very dangerous right hand side. So yeah, man, like, and big shout out to Big Harry as well, man. Like, yeah, man, because this guy, his catalog of clutch goals is ridiculous, bro. Like, honestly, bro, it's ridiculous. So big shout out to him because he endured a lot of criticism. And yeah, man, like captaincy was taken off of him, etc. And
Bro,
he's
other
never,
players would have crashed out.
yeah,
Crashed
man,
out
he's never
completely.
come out in the media,
Yeah.
complained, like crashed out. He's always been like a top professional. So like, yeah, nah, big credit to him.
No, to echo your words, yeah, no, I think we definitely have to give him a lot of credit, man. Because yeah, the amount of stick that you get as a footballer sometimes is all fun and games, but yeah, people forget that people do that. People remember they're humans when something bad happens. Like, but it's like, yeah, man, these lot get heat. So for him to continue doing what he's doing, performing, accepted his new role at the club, and still be important when he's called upon to get that goal from set pieces, he's so dangerous as well. And yeah, Liverpool, they just fell right into his arms. So yeah, last season he missed the chance that he got. This year he made sure he didn't miss it, man. So nah, big fair play to him for real.
Yeah, man. So yeah, nah, we needed that. And then yeah, because we just need, just even in the wider context as well, not trying to see them like lift number 21, man. So it's like, yeah.
Wait, so are you won this season, bro? I don't think we've discussed this.
I've always said it, bro. Out of Arsenal, City, and Liverpool, Arsenal are always the lesser evil. If you if you give me those three options, I would rather Arsenal win the league. Always. Like that's been the case for the last 3 seasons, bro. You've just not been able to do it.
No way, bro. This is the year.
Bro. That's been there. Nothing's changed. Literally 22, 23. I wanted you lot to win it. Stop City winning the treble. It couldn't happen. 23, 24. Wanted you lot to win it. Stop City winning 4 in a row. Couldn't happen. 24, 25. Stop Liverpool winning number 20. It couldn't happen. But yeah, man, I've always said it. Like Arsenal, I always say, like, obviously, you're defo a rival. But the rivalry that Arsenal and United had back in the day, obviously, is not necessarily the same. And yeah, like when you've got bigger ops, like who are also trying to do stuff with City and Liverpool, bro. Like honestly speaking, Arsenal can win the league, man. Like, I thought that's not obviously, ideally, none of you lot. Ideally, ideally, like, do you get me? But yeah, like out of the 3 of you, yeah, like, bro, yeah, Arsenal go win the league, bro. Like, do you get me? Yeah, like if I had to pick with the between the 3 of them, I would rather have Arsenal win it.
And
so yeah, man,
we appreciate you for what you did, man. Because yeah, man, that game out there when it was 1-0, I swore I was like, hey man, United, please, please. When it went 1-1, I was like, I'm concerned. I'm concerned about this result. I'm very concerned. But nah, but for you guys to nick it at the end where you did, yeah, man, did us a massive solid to now. Liverpool, they're under pressure, man, going into these next few games, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah, man. Oh, and also, bro, even just from a Liverpool perspective, I think, yeah, let's talk about them a little bit. I think, yeah, they corrected it yesterday, but yeah, Ekitike has to be starting for them, bro. Like, he has to be, like, he is a baller, like, problem.
Bro,
and
I was watching the game yesterday, and it just made me sad. Like, don't get me wrong, Gyökeres, I love my strikers at home. It's like
we're gonna talk about a bit of this the striker talk as well. I've got a question for you, but yeah.
Cool. Do you want to get into it? Shall I bring it? I can bring up later if you want to wait.
You know what? Let's get into it now. Like, since we're here, innit? But cool. I was gonna say, I wanted to have a quick conversation regarding, so out of the strikers that came to the Premier League this season from different leagues. So Voltamada, Sheshko, Gyökeres, Ekitike. How would you rank them based on what you've seen so far, like as regards to your preference and why? Like, and I'll
Okay.
do the same. Yeah, that's what I
Okay,
was
no,
gonna
I think that's a good
gonna say.
question.
Mm-hmm,
Okay, you know what? I'll start from fourth and work my way up.
mm-hmm,
I think fourth, I'm actually going to say Sesko in fourth.
mm-hmm,
And the reason I say that, I think for us, and it's going to link to my other reasons for the other players, is that
mm-hmm,
I think a bigger problem, a bigger kind of factor in our decision this summer with the strikers, it was also the fact that we also were not in a position to take as much risk when it came to who we got as a striker, because it's been such a clear, we need that guy that's going to come in and be the guy. And I think when I've watched him play, as much as like I've seen some promise and he's had good games, and maybe like times when it wasn't his fault, he wasn't really playing, I think I look at him and I just say, you don't give me anything I think Havertz couldn't give me. Like, I think you're a good technical player, but I think Havertz is there. If Havertz is fit, I wouldn't play you over Havertz, if I'm being honest. I feel like you probably have more potential as a striker, maybe, and you have the fundamentals, but I haven't seen enough that's like, oh, I regret us not getting Sesko. So I think I'm at peace with us not getting Sesko from watching him play. So I'm going to put him in fourth. In third, I'm going to put... This is tough. I think this is tough. I think in third, and this is maybe where the Arsenal bias comes in a little bit, I think I'm going to put Voltemade in third, because I think I like the touches, that I like what I've seen from him. But also, again, it's just, I kind of feel like the benefit Gyökeres has, that's even more important than Gyökeres himself, is that I think it forces Arteta to change in a way that maybe he wouldn't have changed if Gyökeres didn't come in terms of the profile of striker he is. I think him coming in kind of symbolizes this, us having to try to play to his strengths a bit more than maybe the striker having to kind of fit much more into how we want to play anyway. So I feel like Voltemade would have made it a bit easier for Arteta to continue doing what he was doing, where again, I see him as like a 9.5. He's been getting goals, but he's kind of, again, like a Havertz type striker, where I think he's done well, but I don't know whether at the end of the season he's going to be touching 25 or 20. I don't know if that's what he's going to be, if I'm being honest. I think he's probably going to be more of like a 15, and he gets you another like 5, 10 at his peak. In terms of the type of striker I see him being from the little I've seen so far, like he's definitely like very technical and very good for like how tall he is. And I like what I've seen. Which is why I say that there's also some Arsenal bias there too, where I say that Gyökeres is who we've got. So in second, I'm then going to put Gyökeres in second, because I think he went on his barren spell. He looks so untidy, man. Like, I think we spoke about it, where sometimes like his touch, the way he moves, it just looks so clunky. But the one thing I'll say is that I think of all the strikers on the market, he's also the one that has gone through this barren kind of period. And I kind of still knew that when he gets his chances, if it's a good chance, he'll still bag it, because you can just tell that he has that kind of mentality. So I feel like as a pure finisher, as a pure, like, you at your absolute best, even though you're clunky, I can still seeing you at your absolute peak, getting me a 25 or something. If you're just on fire, I can still see that with Gyökeres, as messy as he is sometimes. But it's just watching him on the ice sometimes, it's just very rough. But again, so that's second. Then first, man, Ekitike, bro, it makes me so sad, man. I remember we spoke about it very briefly in the summer, where I didn't know much about him, but I remember watching, kind of looking at profiles of strikers that were in the market, and I know he was one that I was like, and I think even the Spurs game, I was like, I can see this really making sense. You know, everyone loves to do the Isak Thierry comparisons, and I said, this is another one. Now this is one that's even French. Like, I see all the same comparisons that people are making with Isak and Ekitike, but then the issue with Ekitike was, I think ultimately it was the price tag, and it was because we hadn't won yet. So again, it still kind of felt like a bit of a risk, that is he gonna come from Frankfurt and come and just get the goals for us straight away? So I think that's probably maybe what kind of worked against him a little bit for us, was Liverpool, they had won the league, so they didn't have that kind of any kind of problems with risking him. I think he's definitely been much better than I think even Liverpool fans would have said that they thought he would be coming in. So based on what we've seen, but yeah, now that I've seen it, I have a lot of regrets, man, because I see the way this guy moves off the ball, the goal he scored yesterday as well, like the movement, the run,
What
the
about
composure,
Gyökeres, bro?
the finish. Hey, man, I love my guy in it. I love my guy in it. Like, I'm not gonna be those fans. You know, the fans are like, no, I'm dying on this hill. Gyökeres is better than Ekitike. I'm not gonna do none of that, bro. I'm not gonna do none of that, man. I see the Ekitike moves and it makes me sad. But you know what? Your Gyökeres is at home. Understand? He treats me well, so I'm happy with him as well. But yeah, man. So I'll definitely say Ekitike, Gyökeres, Voltemade, then Sesko, and I think that's how I'd order them for me. But yeah, what's your take on what you've seen so far?
Yeah, I'll just start from the top because my number one's the same as yours. So yeah, Ekitike I'll put first. I think he's an absolute baller. I think even before, like, and again, this documented when Liverpool signed him, like I said it on my channel when I was like talking about the transfer. I was like, I would love to say that this is going to be a flop and this won't work out. And I said, bro, the guy's a baller. Like the guy, I'm not even surprised. Like I said it, I said, bro, the guy's a baller. I've watched enough of him. I was just like, bro, I'm such a big person when it comes to fundamentals. Like, do you get me? And it's like when you've got certain fundamentals, it's just like it's hard for me to see it just flopping, man. Like, so I was just like, yeah, man, the guy's a baller. So yeah, it's annoying that he's playing for Liverpool. They're going to have to sort out this whole
it might be worked out for them in the short term because it looks like Isak might have a little injury. So I'm hearing after the last game, because he came up for half time, and I think I heard that he might have a groin issue, but I'll double check that in the background. But so it might be in the short term solving it for them a little bit, but we'll continue anyway. But that's definitely something they're gonna have to sort out.
Yeah, they're gonna have to sort it out. But he's a class player, man. Like literally, like bro, he floats around, man. Like great touch, he's slick, and he's showing as well to be a good finisher.
Man.
Which is also great as well. So yeah, man, Ekitike 1, I'd put him 1. Number 2, I've got to give credit to the Geordies, man, because they got rejected a lot, but it looks like they stumbled across a real good one, man. I'll put Voltemade second. Like, I think he's a baller, bro. Like, every time I've watched him, like, he's slick. Like, his touches, his goal against Brighton. Did you see it?
I don't actually think I saw that goal.
Bro, nasty. Yeah, if you could watch it quickly in the background, bro, it's nasty, bro. Like he just flicks it, like it's nasty. Yeah, bro. So this guy is like, like he is oozing class, like proper good player. Like I rate him highly, and I think Newcastle as well. The fans have really took to him. I think as well. He is the type of player where it's like he does also like to drop deep, like into the pockets, like link up play. But also like I think he is also very good in the box as well, from what I've seen. Like obviously the goal against Arsenal, like when he got
he's
one over.
Massive, man.
Yeah, man. God. Like you get me, he's a presence, like a real presence. And Newcastle, I always say it is like I feel like if Šeško was to have went there as well, I think he would have done well there as well, because I think they cater to their nines, bro. Like they cater to their nines. Like, do you get me? They're gonna get someone like a Murphy who's gonna get the balls into the box, quick, direct, fast.
It's
like
true.
So, yeah, man. Like I've really been impressed by Voltemade. Like I think he's real good. Now obviously the whole big Gyökeres Šeško. You know what's funny? Because you know how you were like, you looked at it and it was like, you don't regret getting Gyökeres over Šeško because he's more suited to what you need. It's the same for me. I don't regret getting Šeško over Gyökeres. Like, I feel like that was definitely for us the right decision. I think Gyökeres in this United team.
What do you mean?
Bro, Gyökeres in this United team, bro. Yeah, man. I think it's a disaster. I'm not gonna lie,
really?
Man. Like, and that's not all on him. That's not all on him. I feel like with Arsenal, how he plays, like I think he offers something different to what you've already got. Like, so he's like a different profile. He's gonna help stretch defenses. That helps like loosen the burden on Saka, etc., whatever the case may be. And you guys, you're an established football team where it's like you're gonna control much more matches, creativity, etc., whatever the case may be. I felt like before, I used to feel like Amorim and Gyökeres, that relationship they had in Sporting, I thought, oh, you know what? maybe that could help us. But the more I watch him, I feel like it's United. United aren't a good enough team for Gyökeres to thrive.
Okay.
Like, yeah,
I
like
actually do get what you're saying.
yeah, like we're just not a good enough team for Gyökeres to thrive. Like, do you get me? Like, and I think it's also partially why, and I'm not saying Gyökeres is Haaland, but I think it's partially why Haaland struggled as well. Where it's just like, yeah, like I think he like where we can't cater to them. Like, do you get me? Yeah, like we
100%.
can't cater to them. I think with someone like a Sheshko, I think he's shown that firstly, like you play the big long ball up to him. Like, do you get me? Just the long when we're trying to bypass the press, we're saying, you know what, we can't play out. We need to just lump it up. Sheshko, you can lump it up to him and it sticks. Like, do you get me? It's like throw it up to him, sticks, flick ons, etc. Like that's what happened against Chelsea. Like ball lumped up to him, flicked on. Imbumo runs onto it. Sanchez takes him out, goal. And yeah, there's several times where it's like, yeah, he's been able to do that. Even when he came on against Liverpool, it's like he's able to get it stick. I think technically he's good as well. Like he's able to lay off the ball. Like he's good with his feet. Like can bring others into play, move. I think also age-wise, I think and I think that's the other thing. So it's like we're a team that's getting better. We're trying to get better anyway. Like we're developing, etc. Whatever the case may be. And it's like we probably need players who is like their peaks are going to coincide with that at least to a decent degree. Like, do you get me? Gyökeres is who he is. Like, there's not many 27-year-olds that are dramatically going to change. And that's why I always told you, remember, I said it from the beginning, when he's having those type of games, I said, bro, any Arsenal fans who didn't think that Gyökeres was going to have these type of games, you've just not been watching him, bro. I was just like, yeah, he's going to have those type of games. The thing is, though, the thing is with Gyökeres, you know that thing where it's like you just got to know who your player is, bro.
Yeah,
he's not aesthetically pleasing,
bro. That the
he's
two
not
goals he got
like
you got against Atletico was so ugly.
Yeah, bro, bro, he is who he is, bro. He is who he is, bro. That's why I don't even get onto him about that type of stuff, bro. Because I've known for time, like, bro, that's just not who he is. It doesn't look nice. Like, do you get me? It's not flicky tricky. He's not Jesus, bro. Like, do you get me? It don't look suave, bro. It's effective. He's going to work his socks off. He's gonna run the channels. He's gonna keep defenders occupied, and he will score goals, like given the opportunity. Like, do you get me? So I think in your team, he offers something different. I think also he's got the right mentality where he's able to take things on and like just get to it. Like, do you get it? And he's there. Whereas in our team, I can see him just getting so frustrated.
Bro, you know what is so funny, and I feel like you're the perfect person to even like. I think I actually agree completely with your analysis on this because I think I said it even before you came in that to me he's a more established, better version of Haaland. If Haaland gets to the big compete, that's how I see them.
Yeah, you did say that. I remember you saying that. Yeah, you did say that.
And I feel like one of the big reasons why I kind of say that too is that if you look at like where he shone in Sporting as well, it was those like in the channel runs, taking his like the fullbacks back, running down the line, getting the finish. And our Arsenal, it's like, bro, please give the ball to Saka, give the ball to Martinelli, give the ball to Trossard before you even. That's how you can do that sometimes if it falls to you, but we can't be feeding you the ball for you to be trying to do this throughout the whole game because it's not at this level good enough. It's not at this level good enough for this to be what we rely on. Whereas I think Haaland at United, that's what happened a lot. Where you guys would put him in those positions where he'd have to like run the channel by himself now and muscle people off and get goals, but he was never able to do that in the Prem. And I feel like that's kind of what you'd ask Gyökeres to, where you'd make him use that asset too much. And I think it's not good enough of an asset to stand you out against these Premier League defenders.
Yeah, man. Like, I think it's, like it wouldn't. Whereas, I think, and that's why it's like for you guys, I completely get it because I think with Sheshko, like, he's different to Havertz. He's definitely different, but I understand the point that you're making as regards to like profile wise. Like Gyökeres is a completely different profile to Havertz, whereas Šeško is more similar. And like I think for us, those things we spoken about Gyökeres, it would have been problematic. Plus the fact that he'll be then 28 next season. And then by the time where even everything is linking and maybe things are thinking good, it's just like people are now saying, oh man, bro. Whereas Šeško's 22. Like, do you get me? So it's like it actually makes sense for us as regards to growth wise. And I think also with us lot, we can have more patience with Šeško. Like, do you get me? Like, yeah. Whereas with you guys, I think with because the narrative, and I said this to you when they were talking about it, I said with Gyökeres, even if Gyökeres flops, I think people will look at the signing and they'll understand it. If Šeško flopped at Arsenal, everyone is going to say they went for, why did we go for the unexperienced, the young guy? This is this. Why didn't we go for the 27-year-old? This is that would have always been the narrative. Like, do you get me? Whereas with United, that's not the case, bro. It's just like, fam, like, yeah, man, we're not. I mean, God, if you want to surprise me, do you get me? And we win the title this season, why not? Like, do you get me? But we're not going for no title this season. Like, do you get me? So it's like, yeah. So, and yeah, with Šeško, I think I've been impressed with him a lot. Like, do you get me? Like, I think he's only made 4 starts, and even one of them was against Chelsea, and he got subbed off at halftime because Casemiro got the red card. But yeah, like, I like what I see about him. Like, I like the touch. I like the way he's able to lay off. I like the fact that he scored scrappy goals. And I think also we have not touched anywhere near his potential. I said it, like, bro, sometimes we've even just fling that in the box, bro. Let him contest, bro. He's 6'5". Like, do you get me? Let him contest. Like, do you get it? So it's like, yeah, like, I think for us, I would say, like, I think Šeško was the better signing. And then for you guys, I think I understood why you got Gyökeres. Like, I think it makes sense. But yeah, like, I think with United, though, it's very particular because I think Gyökeres at us, it just wouldn't look good. Whereas Šeško at you, I think can look good, but then you probably don't have the diversity in profile.
Yeah, I think I think it's a pressure thing as well, man.
Yeah, and it's a pressure thing as well.
Like,
yeah.
So he's coming in expected to, you have to come and score goals for us right now. Whereas United, the pressure isn't that high on him right now because it's like that's also why the Mbeumo, Cunha, and I guess Bruno still being there is so important. Is that that's where the pressure is for the goals in your team.
Exactly. So it's like, yeah. So I like him, but yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Some of the things when I do see about Gyökeres, I do laugh. It is funny.
It's hilarious.
But also, I've always been the thing where it's just like, I've always said, bro, like, he is what he is, bro. Like, do you get me? Like, yeah, man. Like, he's doing, and I also don't buy into the thing even before he scored the goals yesterday. I don't buy into the thing that he's like, like he's done nothing. Like, do you get me? Yeah. So
again, man, it's you can look at football and if you don't get a goal, then you've been terrible. But sometimes you can look at it more than that. So like you say, Cunha in that Liverpool game, I think he was really good in that game. I don't think he's got a goal yet for United.
No, he hasn't got a goal yet.
So again, you couldn't. But in that game, he was amazing. So sometimes you have to separate that. And Gyökeres definitely does a lot for us in terms of the way he will fight and stretch the opposition. Because now you know that we try to double up on one side. Gyökeres is gonna give your centre back a real problem. So yeah, man, just that too is so important, man.
And the thing is with Gyökeres as well. If you guys win the title, even if Gyökeres doesn't get the crazy numbers or whatever, Arsenal fans won't care. Like, do you get me? I think Arsenal fans, Gyökeres will come under scrutiny if goal wise he under delivers and Arsenal miss out. Like, do you get me? That's where he's.
But you know what's even kind of good for him as well, though, because tomorrow I'm actually even doing an Arsenal stream with one of my boys where we'll kind of like talk about the season so far. And I feel like even from speaking to other Arsenal fans, I feel like what will even be above Gyökeres' personal goals is Arsenal and chance creation. That topic above it, and I feel like that's my thing with Gyökeres is I just don't see him being the striker that we feed him chances and he just does not score them. I feel like the conversation will then be we didn't create enough chances. I feel like before it gets to him personally, in my opinion.
Oh, okay, as regards to like him, yeah. We'll see what happens, but do you get me? And then that's when it doubles back when it's like, oh, well, why can't he create more of his own chances and this whatever? And then that's when it goes back to the whole thing what I would say is that but bro, you know who you signed. Like,
Yeah.
you get me? Like, bro, like, who did you think you signed, bro? Like, you get me?
Yeah.
Like, who did you think you signed, bro? Like, do you get me?
That's
like,
why it's even funny when I see that the criticism of Gyökeres sometimes will be like, yeah, he takes that extra touch. I'm like, bro, this was my initial concern. This is what I said.
Yeah, when a lot of the Arsenal fans were saying, you know what, maybe Šeško suits more, and they were getting the mad backlash. Like, do you get me? Because they were talking about stuff like this.
Exactly.
so
bro,
they're talking about stuff like this.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So it's like, if this is what it is where it is. It's just what them ones like that. It is where it is, bro. Like I said, bro, man's 27, bro. He is who he is. Like, do you get me? What you have to hope is that the other good stuff that he brings makes up for all of that. Like, do you get me? But he is what he is, bro. Like, he's not. How old is Ekitike? Like 22, 22. Like, bro, like man's Ekitike's been had that touch. Like, do you get me? He's been had that touch. He's been. Gyökeres ain't gonna find that now, bro.
Like, you get me? Don't tell me it's too late.
He's not just gonna find that now. It's not all of a sudden gonna come out of nowhere. Like, do you get me? So yeah, man. Like, I think it's one of them ones.
Yeah,
but
TK is 23.
Yeah, 23. Yeah, man. Like, do you get me? And he's already like a technically better footballer than Gyökeres, clear.
Yeah,
like, do you get
close.
me? But it's like, yeah, but those things again, man, like Gyökeres is like, bro, he is who he is. Like, that's why sometimes, do you get me? I don't even have, do you get me? I'm not an Arsenal fan or whatever the case may be. But sometimes, like, when I do see the criticisms, sometimes I'm just like, what did you guys? Because I would have thought, like, for example, when you're talking about Gyökeres and Šeško, the arguments for Gyökeres should, unless, like, I don't know what you guys have been watching, but the arguments would never have been that he's a technically better footballer. Like, do you get me? That was never the, like, if we're talking that, then it's Šeško. Like, do you get me? That's not why you bought Gyökeres. Like, do you get me? You bought Gyökeres because you thought that he's a different profile and he's ready to score the goals. Like, do you get me? Like,
100.
Yeah, like, that's
100.
that's why you bought him. Like, so when you're looking at it and you're thinking the touch, but I was like, bro, it's been like this.
Hey man, listen, like, some people have their eyes open, some people it's closed. And until you bring it right in front of them.
Yeah, and I think even before, because I remember before for you, Šeško was your preference, and I think it probably would have been to those technical aspects. Then I think what flipped it was Gyökeres' hunger to come to Arsenal, and two, like the variety that he can offer you. Like, do you get me? That would be different, and his ability to score goals and stuff. So it's just like, yeah. So I think it's just one of them ones where it's like, yeah, you think. But as regards to what United would want, Gyökeres, like, I was envisioning it the other day, and I was just like, and this is nothing on him, but I was just like, bro, yeah, man, we cannot cater to this guy, bro. They would be getting on if he played for us.
Yeah, they would be, man. They would not be free. Yeah, they would not be free at all.
They would be getting on too.
United haters, I would have been there too, man. I'd have been like, look what you bought. Look at what you purchased. You lot don't learn. every year.
They don't say you bought Haaland.
Senior. Nah, they would have, yeah, man. Nah, it wouldn't have been pretty.
So yeah, but yeah, that was a good discussion still. But yeah, it's early. It'll be interesting to see how things develop, obviously. But even back to the United game, and we'll use it to preview Brighton now. Is that it will be interesting because obviously it's funny. Also, Slot, man. Sorry, we need.
Bro,
to
no.
I was,
you know what? You read my mind. You read my mind, man. Before you moved on, I said, yeah, let's round up on Liverpool.
When you're winning, bro. Hey, man, could be the nicest person in the world.
Yeah, man.
Bro, this guy is so salty, bro. Man said, bro. So before he said, wait, so teams, they be playing with strikers. United, they be playing with Šeško. And then now it's us. They want to remove him. I'm like, okay. Okay, and it's funny because Amarim, he made me laugh as well because they asked him, why did you take away Šeško? And it's like, well, Van Dijk and Kanate, they like going up against the physical number 9. So he said, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So,
you know what?
You know what? Fair play.
After we speak about Slow, we have to circle back to Amrin as well, because I think he also deserves some credit from this game too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was
but
like,
go
you
on,
know what? I was like, fair play. And then it's funny because against Frankfurt, like afterwards, like I don't know if you saw his quotes, bro. Bro, he was talking about, well, the difference today is that the team that we faced, they came to play football. Like, do you get me? And they kept the ball on the ground and not in the air. I was like, bro, Brentford, I hope you know what to do, bro. I hope you know what?
So it's so dumb what he's doing as well. It's so dumb what he's doing too, because other clubs will just look at this like, okay, so clearly this is how this gets under your skin. This is what you don't want, because Frankfurt did what you wanted and you got smashed 5-1. So maybe I'm not gonna. Maybe even us. Maybe we should put the ball in the air as well,
bro. Like that, bro. What long throws?
Put the ball in the air, bro. This guy said play around the back so we can press you, so you can show your pressing triggers. No, bro.
It's funny, no bro. I couldn't believe it when I was seeing it. I was just like, bro, are you okay? So you said basically they played how we wanted to play, and that's why we were able to score 5. And you think Premier League teams are gonna watch that and say, "Yep, that's what we're gonna do."
That's what we'll do, man.
That's what we're gonna do.
And in the
I hope that's just. I hope. Well, I don't hope, but like, if I was a Liverpool fan, I'll be hoping that he's just talking and like he's actually accommodated for the fact that teams are gonna target them like that, because they know that's what he doesn't want them to do. But I was just like, yeah, bro, this is crazy. So, and even against there was something he said about Arsenal as well when he was talking about.
I think he was making comments about us scoring a lot of set piece goals, and he was talking about how the team that's on top, they've scored how many goals through set pieces. We've only he's so shady as well, bro. But again, man, these are managers. This is also why I say again, because I know Arteta, he's one of the most hated, and fair play sometimes because he does it to himself. But it is also where when you're not winning, this is what a lot of these managers do. Also, man, it's easy when you're winning, you're Premier League champion, and everyone loves you. But the moment things aren't going your way, and they all have these crazy things they'll come out with, and he's just looking hella salty. Yeah, bro, he's looking hella salty, man. Hella salty. So I think that's a thing I don't like that managers do anyway. Like, I've seen Klopp make comments like this in the past. I've seen Pep make comments like this in the past. I was like, bro, you have like the best squads and the best teams in the world. Like, don't be trying to dictate to other teams who have lesser players how they should play. Like, you understand? If you want to play tiki-taka and play 100 passes before you score a goal, you have the players to do that. Understand? Like, Brentford, if they try to play that, they're gonna lose the ball and you're gonna score. So it's dumb for them to try and play that football. They should put it in the air, because that's their best chance of getting a result. So it's a general like little pet peeve that I hate when managers try to run that gimmick of like you have to play us a certain way, otherwise like your win doesn't count or it's lesser. When you have a squad worth like £1 billion compared to this £100 million team, like it's crazy. Like, he's looking hella silly, and I hope Brentford deal with them this weekend.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully. But bro. And you said you wanted to circle back on talking about Amram quick.
Man. I said, this is what we've been calling for, man. Because in this game, I think he dropped Sesko and actually did play like what looked like, I guess, a 3-5-2, which again. I'm such a big believer, bro. The more I get into football and I look at tactics, and I just feel like it's so tough to be a good team that's only playing 2 midfielders in this modern era of football. If you want to have the ball, I feel like if you can, you should try to get that third midfielder in, so you're just not always overrun with that extra player. And at least with the 3-5-2 compared to the 3-4-3 at this level, at least you can get that free. Understand? You have your 2 up front as well. You still have your back 5 if you want it. And I just feel like it's just a better compromise in this 3-4-3. But again, it's a one-off game. Who knows if he'll ever do it again? But I said, you know what? This is what we've been asking for. And I appreciate the fact that he did it in this game, because bringing Mount in and dropping Sesko, I think was definitely the right decision in this match. So I said, he deserves big credit for that, in my opinion. And man. So I just wanted to circle back and definitely give him a shout out for that.
I mean, it's not even bringing Mount in, because Mount's been there. Like, it was even what it would have been bringing Cunha in. But like Mount, that's his guy. Mount's played well. I think I was about to say that I think naturally, even if you do play with Šeško, the thing that you get with Mount is that I think Mount naturally gives the midfield more support if he plays in that 10 role. Like, he naturally drops in more and tucks in more in comparison if you were playing Cunha and Mbeumo. The problem is, though, is that Mount isn't better than Cunha. Like, and Mount can't do the things that Cunha can do from an attacking standpoint. So it's like you want to play Cunha, and then there's the thing Sheshko offers as well. Like, so I'm really interested to see against like the big games, Liverpool and etc., whatever the case may be. Then yeah, like, I can see him like moving things around, like to based on what the opposition is. But I'm interested to see what his go-to starting lineup is going to be now. Because yeah, like that's going to be interesting because you can't play all of them.
This might be a
Like,
good time.
yeah.
I guess we can even segue into the Brighton game from this because it's actually very true. Like, does he go with the winning team or does he go with okay, I'm going back to my 3-4-3? That was a 1-0 against Liverpool. Like, what's your kind of initial thinking of how he kind of approaches that game? If you want to get into that, because
I don't know, man. I don't know because it's like I think, yeah, I'm not sure, man. Like, I'm not exactly sure what he's gonna do because Sheshko was playing, he was playing well before the Liverpool game, and he played well when he came on. But yeah, like Cunha needs to play. Mount offers what he offers. I don't know. I actually don't know what he's gonna do. I'm not sure. Like, it'll be interesting to see. I kind of feel like he may stick to the same team. I think he may stick to the same team.
Hey
But
man,
yeah,
when you win back-to-back games for the first time in a year, then sometimes the law must be strong, man.
yeah,
He's thinking, boy, this works.
yeah. I think but it's also a thing with me though is that I think Sheshko does need continuity, like as well. Like yeah, like because it's like I said, like he's not actually had many starts, and I think yeah, like he needs to be playing. And then yeah, just generally speaking as well, man. Like there's still the one thing that Amarim is really jarring me is this whole youth thing. Because like
Yeah, talk to me about that because
beyond
I was seeing a lot of like chatter on the United fan base with Shea Lacey. Was he met? Was it like rumored that he was gonna get a chance, or was it like where did that come from? Yeah.
So I think with Shea, like he's a baller, by the way. Like he's been a baller for like like he's been one of the standout names in our academy for a good few years. The problem that he's had is injury problems. Like he's had fitness issues. I'm hoping that like he's past them now, and yeah, like he can remain fit because when he is fit, then like bruv, like the kid's so talented, man. Like so talented. And funnily enough, as well, it's like he's actually he's from Liverpool. Yeah, like he's a Liverpool lad. But yeah, obviously plays for United. And yeah, no, he's incredibly talented, man. Like if whether it's coming off the right or centrally, like yeah, like a big problem. But I don't know what Amarim's gonna do just regarding our youth, just in general, because when I see like what's happened with Kobe and like his rigidness when it comes to, you know what, Bruno, you play here, and Kobe, the only way you can get into the team is if you displace Bruno. Then I'm looking at other players and I'm just like, yeah, like, I'm not exactly sure how he's going to integrate. And I think one thing that also is probably harmful in this particular regard as well is that we don't have a lot of games. So it's like if we're in Europe, then it's like we've got more games to play. Where it's like, yeah, we can share out games. We're out of the League Cup as well. So yeah, man, like I'm not sure. Like I think every United manager needs their guy, like from the youth. Like, do you get me? Could Shea be Amarim's guy? We'll have to wait and see. Like, do you get me? Like, he's an incredibly talented player, but he needs to bring through someone because he's bringing through no one. Like, and he's not integrating Kobe, and it's a big problem. Like, and he's always gonna lose that battle with the fans if he doesn't fix that. Like, he's got to. Like, do you get me? So yeah, I'm not sure. But there's a talented bunch, man, in our academy, man. Like obviously I've spoken about JJ a lot. I think I even saw today that he trained with the first team. He couldn't make an appearance this season anyway, because I think he started the season as a 14-year-old. He recently just turned 15. So yeah, I think Max could make an appearance because Max started as a 15-year-old at the start of the season. So it would only be next season anyway that he would be able to make his debut. But yeah, like JJ obviously one for the future. Shea's extremely talented. Jim Thwaites, I've spoken about him before, midfielder, extremely talented. The Fletcher brothers as well. Darren Fletcher, he's got twin sons. And yeah, like yeah, bro, like, and they're both good as well. Like, so yeah, man, like we've got a good crop, like, but do we have the manager to integrate them? Who knows? But back to the present anyway, man. Brighton, bro, I am terrified. Yeah, bro, I'm terrified.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
they actually have your number. Oh my god,
they always dunk on us. Like every single time they dunk on us. I think even the 22-23 season, 10 with Ten Hag, we only lost one game at home that season, and it was Brighton.
Oh wow.
Like, yeah, bro. Yeah, wow. Like, bro, they just always like they've got our number. So I'm terrified.
Hey man, at least believers coming home.
Oh, bro, and Welbs as well, man.
Oh yeah, he's on fire. It's all right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm really, really worried about that one. I'm not gonna lie, man. I am.
But again, though, that's another game because Brighton too. Whenever I do watch them play, I think that the manager is also a madman. He's another man that just vacates that midfield. So again, man, it's gonna be the battle of no midfield in that game. I don't know how it's gonna go because that's the thing as well. It's like though. I think it's kind of like you were saying earlier with when the Liverpool kind of fun stops. Like I guess when you then think of like what does this actually mean going forward? Because as good as the performance and how you guys played were, Slot was right where the ball was in the air a lot. It was long. Like do you go back to then trying to play more possession football? Do you go back to the 3-4? There's so many questions here on like how
we have been playing even before the Liverpool game. We have been playing direct, like against Sunderland. Yeah, against Sunderland. That's what I was saying, bro. It was like literally, I think I forgot who came out and said it, but I think literally the plan is that like when we can't beat the press, we lump it forward to Šeško. Like I forgot who said it. Like I don't know if it was Lemens or one of the defenders, but literally someone came out and said it. Like that was or maybe Mount. It was someone, I can't remember who, but someone, a United player came out and said it, and they literally said that was the plan. Like when you can't beat the press, lung it forward to Šeško. Like, bro, it will stick. Like, do you get me? So it's like we've been doing that. Like we have been playing direct. Like we've definitely been playing direct football. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Like what Amorim needs to do, like whatever ways that he needs to put a run together. Like that's what he needs to do. He needs to put a run together. Like he's got back-to-back Premier League wins. He needs to now try and create like a chain of wins. Like, do you get me? Like, so yeah.
One thing about Amorim is also right. I love that. Like Amorim's press conferences, he's another one that, like, again, when he's winning and stuff, he's cool because how honest and how he speaks. They kept trying to draw him out in that Liverpool game. Like how good were you? Like, we had heart. we had. We had heart. Like he made it so clear that man, another day you could have lost this, but again,
bro, like, because also he knows as well that fam, when you've just finally won 2 games in a row, bro, like do you get me? Like obviously it's great, but at the same time it's like, bro, it should never have taken you this long to have delivered this. Like, do you get it? So yeah, man, that Brighton. Let's even get into predictions, bro. Even on that one.
Yep.
United, Brighton. Oh, mate, I'll go first since it's my team.
Yeah, you know, think.
I am gonna go 2-1 United. Please, boys, man.
2-1 United. Oof. 2-1 United. What do I want to go here? You know what? I think I'm gonna go 2-2.
I hear it still.
I'm gonna go 2-2. Yeah. I feel like you guys, the confidence should be there, but Brighton are a problem as well, man. And also too, the one thing that we didn't speak about much when we spoke about the Liverpool game is that man, Gakpo should have scored 4 goals. Like as much heart you guys had, they were still
Hit the
slicing you guys
post.
open, and so many like a few times that second half where Liverpool should have definitely got a few more goals in that second half.
I think the first one off the post he should have scored. I think the second one off the post, it was like a good effort. Like it was a good effort. Like he took the shot. He missed the sitter with, I think it was the Frimpong cross where he headed it wide. And that should have been a goal. So like he definitely had these chances still.
And Salah too, man. We didn't speak about him. He's another one that he's
man. It's not looking great for him. You know what? We'll talk little bit more about Liverpool when we predict their game. But 2-2. Bro. Let's quickly, just very quickly, speak about the Arsenal Fulham game.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously you got the 1-0 win. I think it weren't the greatest performance, but I think you did what you needed to do. Obviously, defensively, I think you looked quite solid. I think Harry Wilson had a few openings, but weren't able to get any of his shots on target. I think Saka was brilliant. He was absolutely cooking. Was it Sessegnon? But he was giving him the work. But I think man, I think that win was really important because after you getting finally to the top of the table, you want to establish yourself. You don't want to just fall back down. So I think that was a big win for you guys. I don't know if you have anything to add.
Nothing to really add, but just again, I was alluding to you earlier with Arsenal fans sometimes there is this kind of big discussion point of Arsenal needing to create a lot more chances in the games, and maybe sometimes we are too over reliant on set pieces. I think definitely leading back to last season, but I also think something has to be said, man, when teams, and this is why when we get to the next game, our next game this week in Palace, these mid-block warriors, man, they've had our number. These teams that know how to put everyone behind the ball and they just hunt. They don't even press us. They don't even press you into your own half. They just wait on the halfway line and wait for a pressing trigger and then start pressing from there. They don't win the ball back. They drop into a low block and they say break us down. And it's just long from there when teams approach games like that. And Fulham, I think credit to them as well, man. They made it so tough for us to make openings throughout the game. We were feeding on scraps to get a goal. But again, man, when you have a cheat code like this set piece or lay, when the set piece, when the corner gets given and people bring out their phones and start recording, it's a long day, man. Everyone knows that there's an opportunity, there's a goal here. And man, it's built us out the way it builds us out in so many games, man. Lovely flick on by Gabriel, and then Trossard was there to finish at the back post. So man, it was definitely those games that we just needed to get the points under the table, keep it moving. These are definitely the teams that we've dropped points to in recent seasons that have then meant that we've then not gone on to win the league. So I think it was just definitely just important, just from a just learning, just showing that we've learned from previous mistakes, that we just go over the line, as difficult as it was, and then we move on to the next week. We play the champion mid-block, and so the mid-block Warriors, the team that teaches everyone else how to mid-block, against Palace this weekend. But man, all in was I'm happy to get the win, happy to kind of consolidate the lead at the top of the table, and now, man. This is another game week where it's just about proving our credentials, where again, these are the games that we normally struggle with. So if we can go on and do what we need to do, then start believing more and more.
Also, gotta give credit to Palace as well, because they can play ball.
They can
ball as well.
They can. That's what makes them dangerous.
They
can do both.
Because Wharton, he's a line breaker. He's a line breaking master, bro. I love that guy, honestly. But
who are you taking, by the way? The choice between Wharton and Belieber. Obviously,
we need both, bro.
But if you have to pick one, who are you taking? If you have to choose one,
we need both, bro.
Alright, cool. You're being greedy. You're being greedy. I'm asking for a serious answer.
We do, bro. We need both, bro. Honestly, we need both, man. But prediction wise, bro, you go first.
Just even checking, so at home, which is good. I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal. 2-1 Arsenal.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Arsenal.
Ooh, okay. I'll take it.
Cool.
I'll take it.
And next prediction, which I think this would be a good opportunity to talk about a certain striker, Mr. Erling Haaland. Villa have got City on the weekend, but yeah, man, this guy has just been, bro. This is looking. I'm saying it, yeah. With City, what City need, bro? They need Rodri to just look 70% like Rodri. They need Rodri to come back, look 70% by Rodri, and they need one of the other attackers to rise like a Foden. And if Haaland continues doing what Haaland's doing, then bro, they are in for a shout for this title. Like, yeah, because this is it's automatic at this point. And if they can just get a Foden to just 1-2 step with him, like they just need someone, another attacker to 1-2 step. Rodri looks 70% like Rodri. And with Donnarumma as well now as well, like he's going to prevent a good few share of goals. Like, bro, it's problematic. Like,
man,
like
I'm
looking like,
concerned,
it's looking like one of them
in the backgrounds.
Yeah, bro. Like when you've got a striker just on this, bro, like it just changes the whole momentum of the team, man. It's like I remember when RVP was doing this for us, bro. Like when it's just like you've got someone where it's just like, bro, like these man as well is not, bro. They just know, bro. Just fling that into him, bro. And he's just getting to work. Like, do you get me? And even against Everton, bro, he could have scored like 4. Like, do you get me? He got 2, he could have scored like 4, bro. Like, literally. Like, yeah, he is mad. Is mad. And Guardiola, like you can tell this season, even more so than any of the other seasons, like they are building this whole thing. It's all about him. It's all about Haaland. Like it's all revolving around him, bro. Like everything service to him. Like even the centre backs, like I've seen Vardio, like he's a centre back, like he would just pick up the ball, just clip it round. Like, do you get me? Haaland, like just onto it. Like it's all focused on him. So yeah, he's looking like a real problem still.
I'm very concerned, man. Like I think with Liverpool, they give me confidence where I'm looking at them, I'm saying, like as good as they are going forward defensively, that might be their undoing. So you want it for us anyway. I just want a title race or something that's like it's peaceful. But City are looking at they're gonna make it anything but peaceful, man. Because Haaland is just in the background, just bagging his goals, man. So as long as City just defensively just decent, this guy will get them like 2 goals a game. What's the rate he's running at right now? It's just I'll get you 2 goals a game. Just give me chances. So when you have a striker doing that, yeah, man, they're gonna collect a lot of points, man. And it starts to become that inevitable City, which is a City that you hate. Where I hate watching them because I'm watching them just saying that it's only a matter of time before they get that goal and then it's game over. And that's how they're moving right now, man. So yeah, there's not a lot of noise around them because of like I think maybe the start, maybe last year. But yeah, man, everyone knows that City are even normally slow starters. So if they just continue bubbling in the background like this and they're still just like a few points off us by January, then boy, man, we just need to keep doing what we're doing. But yeah, they're not gonna make it easy for sure.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a tough race.
Yeah, it will be. And even on their opponents, Villa, man, yeah, they had a hard start to the season. They weren't doing well at all, but yeah, man, like we've turned things round. Like I think it's five in a row all comps, 3 in a row in the Prem. Yeah, they just beat Spurs away, and yeah, man, like they've been able to pick up form. So I think this is going to be a tough one still. It's going to be a tough.
Let me even see who's at home in this game.
Villa. Yeah, Villa at home. Yeah,
Villa.
One.
First time for me, Villa.
This one's. I think this one's going to be a tough one still. Like, yeah, Villa at home.
Yeah, see, I think this is also the type of game I think one of the reasons why there's not a lot of noise with City is because City also, the way Liverpool have looked recently is how City started the season. Well, just like you just look so shaky on these transitions as well, where no one believes that you're gonna stand the test of this window, like this race. But if they can go to Villa Park and again just get another win the way they've been getting it, then
that would be big.
This is a real like title race credential match for City for sure. because it will show that they're kind of I guess fixing that problem. And if they can do that and Haaland keeps getting his goals, that's a run in. So man, that should be a good game.
Yeah, predictions. Let me even, because Villa are playing today, innit?
Yes, they would be.
Oh, they lost. They've already played.
Oh, okay.
They lost 2-1.
Oh, what was that? Oh, away.
Missed the penalty away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead, Eagles.
Yeah, Dutch team.
Okay.
How does this affect my predictions? Who played? McGinn was on the bench. Kamara was on the bench. Rodgers was on the bench. Cash was on the bench. Okay, there was a lot of rotation. Konsar was on the bench. Ooh, Villa City. I'm gonna go 2-1 City.
Oh, damn, I was hoping you wouldn't do that because I think that's what I'm gonna go as well. Because I think the fact that I think City should just edge it. But I think if Villa had won today, I might have gone for a draw. But I feel like this loss has made me second guess. And also too in the Spurs game as well, like they were okay, man, but they also could have very easily lost that game. So I'm also not like overly
it was they had like
the goals that they scored were just moments of pure
bro, the second goal, oh bro, my gosh, bro, the volley pass from Cash, then the touch from Dinya, and then Buendia thingy, and then wraps it bottom corner, bro. That's one of the goals of the season, bro.
Yeah, it
was just
the whole movement was
it was
just everyone. You never watched the anime, it was blue lock.
You know it's like everyone does their part in their assignment,
bro.
Like,
everyone.
It was a group effort.
It was. Everyone's in flow state. But and the Rodgers goal as well was nuts.
Man.
So
big goal.
Other than that, so they're in good form, but City look like they're in very good form. So I'm definitely going 2-1 to City.
And even on that, let's pivot to Spurs. Spurs have got Everton. They face Everton away. I think Spurs. I think Thomas Frank has got to find a way to get this attack flowing better, man. Like right now it's looking to give the ball to Kudus. Like you get me? It's looking, man. Like I'm also not fully convinced about like how the midfield is looking. I think Xavi Simons, I think he's been below par as well. It's still very early. Obviously he's got much more time to like prove himself. But man, like I think just attack wise, he's got to get that flowing. I think defensively they look much more solid than they have previously. But attack.
I think it's gone too far the other way. Where it's like I've seen a lot of their fan base and they're on Bentacle, bro. Like they're on him. They're on him. I think the bigger issue is the Polini and Bentacle is just too defensive. Like I think he needs to be a bit more confident in that free, where maybe it is a sub, maybe someone who can just offer a bit more going forward than that pivot. So I think that's a big issue. Like they look just Simmons looks like I was actually thinking this. See when Simmons looks like. Simmons is giving me shit. How like when I look at thing play as well, I feel the same way. When I Verts, I feel the same way when I see Simmons in midfield. They just look like small. They just look very small for the Premier League in that position, that center of the park. So it'll be interesting to see how he kind of adapts. Whether it is just a thing where they're not giving him the ball in the right position, and that's why he doesn't look great. Because another thing with him too is that he's also, from what I've seen of him, I think he's also kind of more of like a shoot first than like a creative. I'm going to slide through balls in and make chances in terms of Simmons. I think he's more of a maybe he's similar to Eze. And Eze, they're both creative players, but I think they're more shoot first than I'm trying to create first type players. And I feel like when you're in a team where that's already lacking creativity and you're also a player that needs to get the ball in positions where you're shoot first, I think it doesn't always look the greatest. I think that midfield kind of free that they're playing, I think he definitely needs a better balance in the free, is what I think right now. And and also, bro, I said it. I've said it multiple times this season. Even when Spurs were doing well and Spurs were like getting the points was I think also that left wing is so nasty. Like them not strengthening that position and getting someone that could share the burden with Kudus a little bit. Like, that's why I was so scared when they were linked to thing from City. What's his name, sorry?
Savinho.
Because I said if they get him, they have Kudus, they have Xavi, then I'm scared. But I think the fact that they didn't get that left winger and then it's Tell or then it's Odebert or then it's Brennan Johnson, it's just like the and then up front, what's it called? It's what's his name? No. He's not even playing. Who's even playing up front right now? I've got his name. Brazilian. My brain's gone blank.
Oh, Richarlison.
And then you look at that whole front four, and if it's not Kudus, then it's like, bro, who's gonna make something happen against a good team? Like, so I just think there's a quality issue there too, where Frank needs to do more, 100%. Like, he's not getting enough from them from the back going forward. But I think I look at the forward options also, and I think, if I compare you to Villa or even Everton, like, there's not a clear difference between your attackers and theirs. So it's like, what right do you really have to go to Everton away now? Genuinely, bro, I'll give my prediction straight away. I'm gonna go 2-1 Everton because I think that's gonna be a tough game for Spurs. Like,
but you know what it is though. I hear you, but firstly, I think like someone like I think Villa, they've got a good attack. So it's like I think it's more so. Even though I completely agree with you with the left wing position and stuff like that, but I still feel like they should be getting more out of what it is that they've got. Like, and I think that's what Frank has got to figure out. Like, do you get me? And yeah, they have been missing players. Obviously, Maddison, like long-term injury, Kulu, like Wendy mentioned. So yeah, like, and they are important players for Spurs as regards to their creativity, and they've got like new players who are trying to gel and stuff. That's why I said this. It's still very early in the season for everyone in it. Like, do you get me? So it's like like I think when we've got more of a sample size, that's when we can like properly start looking at a lot of these players and how they're doing and etc. and managers and teams a bit more. But yeah, like they've definitely got to make things gel. But
also I also again it's tough now because of their injuries. Cause I think Romero's out now, and I think Udogi's out. But I really want to see him play like the 3-5-2 or something. Also, I also just feel like if it's not Kudus out wide, the rest of their wing options are just not subpar. Whereas you look at Poro, you look at Udogi, I feel like wing back wise, they could do really good jobs there. And then you get like a Brennan Johnson, who I would never play him on the wing, but if he's a 2 next to a striker, then I think you get the best out of him also. So yeah, I think it would be good to see Frank like experiment a bit more. But I think right now his hands are probably tied in terms of injuries and who he has available. But yeah, man, it's not been great, man. Watching them play is so boring. Like, yeah.
Question. That's even a good question for you. Yeah. Who would you say in the Premier League right now you enjoy watching them play?
The Liverpool, definitely. That's a good question. I would probably say Chelsea because Chelsea seem entertaining. Yeah, Bournemouth for sure. Yeah, Bournemouth are a good one. Good shout. Bournemouth, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal. Sometimes great, sometimes not. I think those are the teams. I'm looking at the options. I guess Forest for entertaining, but I don't know what's gonna have another dash there. I'm gonna get dashball. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I probably say those are the teams I come to. I say Liverpool, Chelsea, and Bournemouth are probably the 3 teams I probably actually actively enjoy. And Brighton, to be fair, I think Brighton also. I'd say those 4 teams like I enjoy watching them play. Yeah.
First.
What about you? Actually, I guess same question because there is an argument now where it's like, do you feel like the Premier League in general? Because I guess all these like punditry main conversations right now has been on the set pieces and teams that be the long throw-ins and stuff. Like, are we going away from like matches being won like through open play and it becoming a lot more reliant on set pieces? Like,
I think things definitely have changed. As regards to like, you know how before people used to say that like everyone's trying to play like Pep. I think that's changed. Like I think even Pep right now, he's more direct, transitional. I think the whole league is like that. I think, yeah, like you've got teams who like play. Like I do like watching Bournemouth, like you mentioned. Liverpool, not necessarily because like they've been great, but I think yeah, like they're so open. Like whereas like yeah, like it leaves for entertaining football to be watched. But yeah, not necessarily because they've necessarily been great themselves. But yeah, like I think Arsenal get criticized a lot. First and foremost, I think if I was an Arsenal fan, as long as we win the league and whatever, I could not give a heck. Like I just couldn't give a toss. Like what other people think of us. I do think sometimes I think it's one of them ones where it's like I think some people go a bit too far with it. There's therefore times where I've been watching Arsenal and I'm like, yeah, bruv, this is very boring. Like this is not entertaining, but you're doing what you need to do. I wouldn't say every match has been like that. I think maybe sometimes what happens is that with rival fans, it's like Arsenal are winning. So it's like, hey man, I don't want to watch this. Like,
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
just tear it off. But yeah, I think definitely like you're nowhere near as entertaining as like you used to be. Because I remember even like we spoke about like 22, 23, like you guys were really entertaining. Like I remember Liverpool under those Klopp teams. I hated them, but they were really entertaining. Whereas yeah, now I think yeah, there's definitely like a general lack of entertainment. But let's see how the season progresses. Let's see.
Cool.
You went 2-1 Everton.
Oof.
That's a fair one. Everton 2-1. Ooh. I am going to go. I'm gonna go 1-1.
Yeah, I hear it.
We got 1-1 there. Next prediction. Hey man, Brentford versus Liverpool.
Hey man, the anti-slot ball.
Brentford versus Liverpool.
Anti-slot ball. They're about to
Is
come
it
and do
me?
exactly.
Is it me
Yes,
first?
yes, you first, yeah.
As much as I really think that they can drop points here, yeah, but there's just something that tells me that, bruv, they've got to stop this rut that they're in the league, man. So I'm gonna edge it to them. I'm gonna say 2-1 Liverpool. I won't be surprised if they drop points at all, though. Oh, actually, should I? No, yeah, I'll do 2-1 Liverpool.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna match you on that. I think I'm gonna match you on that. It's tight, but I think Brentford are gonna get on problems. But surely also like he's gonna know exactly what Brentford are gonna do. So surely he's gonna tell all of these guys, like, guys, we're gonna get some long balls today. So please, like, we know what they're gonna do. So, like there must be an answer to that. It can't just be now. Because if it's literally just like Brentford are gonna play the long ball and then Liverpool are gonna drop points, and we can just take them out of this type of title race right now. Because clearly, like you just got such a big Achilles heel that you're just not going to solve. Like if in this game too, you're gonna then drop points to Brentford. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool. So, but it's gonna be tight.
Bournemouth versus Forest.
So Daesh is fully in now, right?
Yeah, he's there
on the table. Oof. I think 1-1.
Oh, they even would be playing. Let me give you whatever. I'll let you know what's going on.
Thank you
Currently,
yeah.
so you're informed.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I forgot they're
1-0 up against Porto.
Ooh. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1. I'm gonna go 1-1 in this game. Yeah, man. Then Daesh is gonna bring them back to their roots, remind them what Nuno used to tell them. Say, forget all that stuff Andrew's talking about, okay? Forget all of that stuff. Attacking football. Forget about it.
I think I'm gonna do the same. I think I'm gonna say 1-1. Yeah, man. I think Bournemouth are really good, and I can't see them not scoring. But surely Daesh is gonna help settle things. So yeah, I'll go 1-1. Newcastle Fulham. I am gonna go. I'm gonna go 2-1 Newcastle.
I think I've matched you quite a few times in this. I was gonna go that too, but I think to be different, I'm gonna go Newcastle. I think I'm gonna go 1-0 Newcastle.
1-0.
1-0. Yeah. 1-0 Newcastle.
Chelsea Sunderland.
Actually, you know what? No, sorry. I'm gonna go 2-0 Newcastle.
2-0.
Yeah,
cool.
I want to go 2-0. Yeah.
Cool. Chelsea Sunderland.
I'm gonna go Chelsea at home. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yeah. Sunderland have been putting up a good effort. I am going to go. See, I low-key want to go 2-1 Chelsea as well, but it's been. I'm gonna go 3-1 Chelsea.
Cool.
3-1 Chelsea.
But honestly, I would not be shocked if Sunderland did sign in this game. Maybe a draw.
Yeah, no, for real. And I think that is. Yeah, I think that's everything.
That is everything.
Yeah, man.
Lovely stuff.
That's the predictions, man. Hey, bro, but you know what? You need to speak to the people about FPL, man. You need to let them know what's happening.
Hey, man, this segment now, I don't do it out of enjoyment no more. I just do it out of consistency.
You need to speak to the people.
I just do it out of consistency. To be fair though, like you can see my screen. Yeah, to be fair though, I actually had quite a good week. Relatively.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah,
79 points, because a key, obviously, for the people that don't know the background, you know, a few weeks ago, like I saw everyone wildcard, and I decided that I don't need to wildcard. The only player I don't have in my team is Haaland, and I looked, and I don't think I put 2 and 2 together to realize who Haaland was playing, so I didn't bring him in. I regretted it severely because Haaland was playing Burnley, and I think he's got like 3 goals or 2 goals. I don't know. I don't even know what he scored in that game. It's a blur. So that put me very far behind everyone. And then the week after, I think I forgot to change my team. That then put me back further. And then the third time, I said, if I made this mistake again, I'm clearly just completely trolling. So I made sure not to make that mistake again. I brought Haaland in, and lo and behold, he would have punished me again, but I didn't bring him in because he had another great game. So thankfully, it wasn't third time lucky when it came to Haaland. But yeah, man, I think definitely bringing him in. The good thing though, because I went a few weeks without making a transfer, I actually just made 3 moves to just bring him in. So I still have my wild card. Whether that's gonna bring any value to me later on, we shall see. But yeah, all in, it wasn't a bad week for me. The Babka got me 9, Esteve, which is a nice 8 points. Poro, unfortunately, 1, Gabriel 12, and yeah, all in, I think Semenyo's been cooking recently, but I think he had I guess a quieter game. But all in all, I think the biggest disappointment for me in this game week is definitely Gyökeres and Pedro. I think Gyökeres, I need to reevaluate tonight before the deadline whether these 2 goals in Europe is sufficient for me to keep him in my team, or he needs to leave expeditiously. And João Pedro, that's a tough one too, actually, because they have Sunderland, and the issue with Pedro is Maresca is the problem, because I think because they don't really have a striker, when they play him there, I feel like he doesn't actually do as well as when they actually just play him in the 10. But he's been playing Mark Gui in Europe, and I think he brought him on in the last game too. So if Gui starts to strike and
scored last game,
10, yeah, he did. So I'm hoping that he moves him back, and then he might be a decent player to keep. But right now, these 2 guys are the 2 people I'm eyeing this week. One of them might have to leave my team, so we'll see, man. Because like I say, Arsenal were playing the mid-block Warriors in Crystal Palace this week, so I don't know how much joy thing is gonna get, but we shall see. But as
Mm.
always, we go up the table and then we look at the team in first. And yeah, man, Brian Kwan, feed the drag. He's actually been cooking this whole season. I think since like game week 2, he's been top of the league and he's just been continuing on and on. So let me see his team, I guess. Yeah, wow, okay then. Yeah, Haaland, Made, Thiago. Yeah, man, that's a nice front three. I wish I had that front three because yeah, they've all been cooking, so that's good. Yeah, Kudus. Yeah, no, he didn't get points this week, but I think he got a return the previous week. Salah is another one where we didn't really speak about when we spoke about Liverpool, but one of the interesting things about their European match yesterday against Frankfurt is that they actually played a 4-4-2. So they played Isak and what's it called, Ekitike. Isak now looks like he's injured. So is that now? And Salah was on the bench, so they played Verts on the right and Gakpo on the left. So now I don't know if that's slot experimenting, but now that Isak is probably injured, does he just revert back to just say, let's go back to what we know because I don't have this headache of having to fit Isak and Ekitike. But if there's there's no doubt anyway that Salah's going to play. But I think it's just a factor just to consider the fact that he was dropped to the bench and Slot did try a different system. And what does that mean for Salah? But what of that being said, but yeah, man, all being said, like man, Brian, he's definitely cooking in this league, man. He's pulling away, and yeah, man, I wish I was up there at those parts of the table. But you made mistakes. You don't change your team, you get punished. But that being said, man, that is a quick update.
How's your? I was gonna ask, how's your up doing?
Oh, my up. Let's see. Let's bring it. Let's look at the up quickly. He's mid-table in it, so yeah, like he's doing better than me, but I wouldn't hate too much. So yeah, 48. So yeah, that was like odd 40 points ahead of me. So,
okay, man, he's still in sight.
Yeah, still in sight. So yeah, man, don't let me catch him. That's how I'm being humble right now. Because this is the benefit of it being your stream, that you can focus as much or little as you'd like. But yeah, I guess he would have. I know he would have been sad about. Mario got 6, got 9. Yeah, man. I think all in, he has a decent team. I think he's probably, I know him. I know he's also looking. I know Gyökeres is probably leaving his team, but he's not going to think twice about it. But yeah, all being said, yeah, it's decent. I think there's definitely a chance I can catch him. But if we do, we will be there and I will discuss it. But yeah, man. So that is a quick FPL update for this week.
Thank you, bro. Hey, man, we've now we're approaching the end of the stream. But yeah, like always, want to thank anyone who's tuned in, anyone who's going to tune in later and watch things back, and anyone who's generally been supporting. And yeah, whether you've watched the stream for a minute, half an hour, the whole stream, we appreciate it, man. But yeah, Ace, what are you saying, bro?
Man, we have to echo your words, man. Definitely appreciate everyone who tunes in. We appreciate it. And yeah, man, I think we said it a few times, but yeah, this season I want to try do a few different type of content. I don't know if you noticed on the channel, I dropped some shorts from TwoUpFront, our new team. And yeah, man, that journey is going really well, man. So definitely expect a lot more content on the channel regarding that. I have some good video ideas in mind. Look out for the shorts. So man, that's good. And then tomorrow I'm going to, like I spoke about earlier in the stream, have a Arsenal focus stream, like no ups, no Manchester United. I was like, you don't have to pretend to be happy for me, like I know you're not. So yeah, so that should be good. So yeah, fellow Arsenal fans, if you're about it, then definitely tune into that show. Should be a good one. We just kind of discuss the season so far, maybe just on a more Arsenal focused kind of stream. So should be good, man. But and I think just the final words for me. Yeah, man. I think we always say, but if you want to jump on the stream as well, you have opinions that and something you want to share, then definitely reach out to me and Major, man. We're definitely trying to get more voices on, and yeah, man, just try different type of content and see what happens. But yeah, man, what are you gonna say, Major?
I was gonna say, I told you, bro, this season, lesser than 3 evils, man, bro. Lesser than 3 evils, man. So yeah, man.
You know what? We appreciate the sack of what you did for us the other week. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. We'll stay out of each other's way this season.
Yeah, friend. One of them ones. But yeah, man. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, especially if you're an Arsenal supporter, man. And yeah, man, you gotta be with your be with your tribe, man. Like, do you get me? Lock in with your tribe. Do you get me? Like Ace said, when there's no ops. So yeah, man. And yeah, man, stay tuned to everything we're doing. But like always, we appreciate the support. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of the night. Yeah. Even random question, bro. When's your cut-off point for the evening?
You know what's so random? You're the second person that's asked me that in like the last week. You know.
Oh,
I
swear.
think, yeah, it's such a random question, but I think after 7, I'm saying evening. Like,
Well,
yeah,
after 7, you're saying
yeah,
evening.
yeah. Like
So
after
then, when's
7
the
PM.
night?
Oh, night is. I'm probably looking at like 9. Is when I'll start saying
Okay.
night. Yeah, I'll probably say 7 to 9. I'll probably still be saying evening, but like 9
Evening.
afterwards is when I'll say night. Personally.
Okay, fairs. Yeah, I hear that actually. Yeah, like after 9 p.m. is night. Like,
Yeah.
Then
Like,
evening. Yeah. When does evening start then?
I think there's an official time, but I say, like I said,
When
I
would
think
you
after
say?
7 p.m. I'll start saying evening.
Oh, wait,
After
so before that, you would still say afternoon?
That's a good point, actually. I think I would, probably wrongfully. I probably would
Is it?
still keep saying afternoon until
With
like
me, I
7,
think for me, my evening will be probably from 6
Okay.
to 9, and then 9 onwards, I'll say night. But yeah, it's just random because I was literally about to say hope everyone has a good evening, and I was like, it's not evening no more.
Yeah,
It's night. And then I was just thinking, when does evening cut off? But yeah, man, hope everyone has a good night and a good Friday and a good weekend, man. And until next time, stay blessed.